Speaking of the GE Foundation Scholar Leaders Program, by today I can safely say that it has grown into one of IIE's flagship programs.
The program has been running for 10 years, and one show of success is that after starting from Hungary, with the help of the IIE, it's actually been taken to Czech Republic, Poland, and Romania.
We share a very painful past that really expelled us from the mainstream of the global economy, and now we have to compete in the global economy.
And I think one of the great things about the Scholar Leader program is that you're not only learning skills, and you're not only learning how to use this network, and you're not only learning about GE, you're actually learning about what is your biggest responsibility.
IIE's mission is opening minds to the world. We fulfill our mission through designing and implementing international education initiatives and programs, including scholarship programs.
You can always become what you might have been. So I want to encourage you to use as much as possible this program.
So as soon as they are selected as scholar leaders, all of these students form or join a network of scholar leaders in Central and Eastern Europe, but also all around the world.
Many countries would be much stronger than each country on its own. So, but who can connect these countries? The students, the scholar leaders can connect these countries.
So, if I were you, I would mark everybody in this room on LinkedIn very, very quickly, and I would make little notes, which you can do in LinkedIn. You know, this is the tall, blonde guy who's very funny.
So the program, what it does, is hopefully gives you a great opportunity to be great scholars and at the same time meet some of the people who are running businesses today and work successfully in the region.
One of the mentors, Anu, introduced me my current investors to my current company, and Anu helped me a lot to build up my current company.
In the future, depends on the positions we are gonna be. Maybe we can make business together, or who knows.
I think important was really the networking part of the program, that I was able to meet the people, and they also created a certain kind of family that I always felt part of, and in many situations it drove me further over the point that I would actually go normally without the people.
If you want to go fast, you go alone. If you want to go far, you go with a team, okay?
Whatever it is that you do, I really encourage you to think about this time when you got a boost from an organization that gives back in its community. And you ask yourself, what are you doing to give back in your community?
In the first year I was for 2 weeks in London, working with disabled people who had mostly multiple sclerosis, and it was really impressive, and I think it changed a lot my view on first like voluntary work, and second on this disease itself.
What I started as a community service is being a Leo Club member, which means that we are helping disabled children, basically, in a short word.
My father and mother, they are doctors, and I'm interested in curing people. And my father, we already discussed me going to the hospital with helping with the patients, and I think I would like to do that because I'm interested in it, and I think it's really needed.
Me and my group actually worked for a school. It was a school for disabled children with disabilities, and the garden was in really bad condition, and we helped them renovate it, plant new trees, get rid of the old ones, and so on.
I actually want to start a NGO, non-governmental organization, for helping orphan children. I thought about it a lot, and I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I want to do it.
So recently I've been elected to be the president of this LEO organization in Hungary. So I'm still in and I'm very active in that community as well. So my community service started with GE and not yet ended.
There is a huge multiplier effect. They will go back to their communities and hopefully they will do the same thing, inspire, connect and develop the region and its people.
From the very beginning, the program was thought as a place for students from Central and Eastern Europe to meet together and to work together and create a network of leadership.
We call it a scholarship program. It is the GE Foundation Scholar Leader program, but it's way more than just a scholarship.
I've heard a lot of successful people talking about how to become a successful leader, how to motivate people. That was, I think, the most important thing I learned in the program.
That's another important characteristics of the leader. It knows a little bit about everything, but not the best in anything.
From this inspiration, I later decided to start my own company. I got my first clients in Sweden, where I was studying, using the money from the scholarship. So without the scholarship, none of this would have happened. I would not have had my own company at Poland.
You don't wait for decisions to be made. You get involved and you get active, and you try to make your community, your city, your country, and the world better.
To plan, it's good to plan, but to do it, to be the doer and do what you want and do what you like, actually.
So we have a very different cultural background, which partially comes from the fact that, and even in this country, generally, if you fail, you're done. So people are afraid to risk. However, the problem is you learn a lot more from your failures than you learn from your successes. And guess what? If you don't try, you'll never win.
I'm very happy that this program still runs and that it even broadened in scope, because the first year was only for Hungary, and then I think the second year already was for Romania and Poland as well. That's great, and I mean, it proves that the program is successful, so I'm very happy about it.
I think that scholarship, which I won thanks to the foundation, I can use it to go abroad and study.
If you look at the sheer number of participants, it tells us that 430 individuals have benefited from the program so far.
I was hoping for receiving it, but it was like a dream coming true for me, because I think it's really hard to get this scholarship, and when I found out that I had it, then I was extremely happy.
It was extremely important to me. It was very inspiring. I believe that this LDP event really changed my life in a very significant way.
I actually would like to somehow influence the region of Central Europe or Eastern Europe, somehow to drive the change there, because I think the region is ready for some transformation. And if the future should be brighter, there should be something happening in there. And I would like to be part of that and drive somehow the change there.